Why don't airlines make their planes out of the same material as the indestructible black box? Well, that's a question that's been keeping me up at night. Now let's embark on a journey filled with humorous travel anecdotes that will tickle your funny bone. Did you ever hear about the tourist who was visiting Rome? When asked if he had enjoyed the Colosseum, he replied, "I didn't visit it, I wanted to see it without the scaffolding." So much for ancient ruins. Or what about the traveller who went to Paris and complained that the Eiffel Tower wasn't as high as he expected? Clearly, he was expecting to reach the moon. And let's not forget the story of the couple who visited the Sahara Desert. They were upset because they didn't see any camels. Apparently, they thought the desert was a giant camel parking lot. Speaking of parking, have you heard about the traveller who was asked why he parked his rental car on the top floor of a multi-storey car park in a small town in Spain? He replied, "Well, the sign said roof parking." I guess he took it literally. Then there's the tale of the tourist who visited the Grand Canyon. He was disappointed and asked, "Is this it?" Well, I guess he was expecting the Grand Canyon to be a little more grand. And who could forget the story of the traveller who was visiting Australia? On his first day, he complained that he didn't see any kangaroos hopping down the street. Clearly, someone has been watching too many cartoons. Moving on to the tale of the tourist who visited Venice and complained that the city was too wet. Perhaps he was expecting a desert in the middle of the sea. And finally, let's remember the traveller who went to Egypt and was upset because the Sphinx didn't look like her profile picture. Clearly, she failed to realise that catfishing has been around since ancient times. Well, that's all the time we have for today's journey through the world of humorous travel anecdotes. Remember, travel is about embracing new experiences, learning about different cultures, and most importantly, having a sense of humour about it all. After all, it's not about the destination, it's about the hilarious journey getting there. So, until our next adventure, remember the words of Mark Twain. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry and narrow-mindedness, and many of our people need it sorely on these accounts. Broad, wholesome, charitable views of men and things cannot be acquired by vegetating in one little corner of the earth all one's lifetime. And, to answer the question we started with, if they made planes out of the black box material, they'd be too heavy to fly. So buckle up, enjoy the ride, and always keep your sense of humour handy. Safe travels!